is huge. I mean, many people didn't even know these Chinese companies were doing all this work, and yet, some of the best results over the last 6 months have come from 3 or 4 of the models there. So it's not, when I got going in computing, it was a very small set of people, and people thought we were crazy that we set a computer on every desk and a computer in every home. And that just seemed strange to people because they couldn't see they didn't get software and they didn't get the exponential improvement of the chips was making computing, basically free. So I'd say it's tougher to get out in front. Mm-hmm. There will be new companies. I mean, NVIDIA, is almost as valuable as Apple and Microsoft, and yet, they came into prominence only really in the last 5 or 6 years, although they're about 15 years old. So there are opportunities, and there will be some new companies that use AI to achieve unbelievable success, but it'll be, 2 or 3 out of 10,000. And, would I be able to do that again? Hard to say.
You talked about, like, when you started, a lot of people thought that, oh, what are you doing? This is some random thing these guys are trying to do. They may be stupid. They may be thinking too big, whatever, right? And over the time, every time you do something big, usually people do not understand you or anyone, like not just you, like whoever wants to start something new and big. In today's world, or as of today, what's the biggest misunderstanding about you? What do you think? What do people misunderstand about Bill Gates?
Well, whenever you hear about somebody who's got, some degree of power or, ridiculous amounts of money, you might think they have grand schemes, and they're, there's almost a sense that, their values are different than your values, and, that you should be concerned about their agenda. Hopefully for the people who actually do know me, and how much I love the foundation work and, how I work with my friends or my kids, it's very different from the people who just think, oh, wow, he's one of these guys who's, pushing levers and has too much money and too much authority.
So that people misunderstand about you. And talking about misunderstandings, have you